Back with the woman entrepreneur whose persistence and empathy has given her brand the impetus to grow from strength to strength. Don't miss it. Well, welcome back, viewers. My next guest is the founder of ETPL India and a division under it called Countryspices. With a focus to uplift the livelihoods of people of Meghalaya, Countryspices intend to make healthy lifestyle easier. Meet the very lovely Artilin Row Thangkhiew. So Artilin, in an age where nearly everybody, is on a quest for healthy options when it comes to food, how do you see Countryspices bridge that lacuna?
Hi, thank you, Aaron, for having me. So your Countryspices mission is making healthy lifestyle easier. Yeah, that's a mission. Now we bridge the gap by providing the pure natural products that boost health of our consumers. So we provide spices like lakadong turmeric with its high curcumin content, the sticky rice, red, white, black sticky rice. You have the tea leaves like green tea, oolong tea, white tea, and different products. Perala seed, which is considered grown only in Meghalaya as well as Japan. That's a product which has a very high omega-3 and omega-6. And then several innovations based on consumer demand and market conditions, which has kept up, to our consumers. So like the immunity boosters, which we used in the year 2021 due to the COVID, that has been, very good to endure tough times.
And speaking of Countryspices, tell us a little bit about its inception.
So as I mentioned, it's a Countryspices making healthy lifestyle. We had ETPL in the year 2005. We started ETPL in the year 2005 as an IT software employable skill training company. So when we started ETPL, one day I was traveling down to Nongpor, and as I was traveling to my center for the employable skill training, I seen these farmers on the road with a whole lot of goods, the vegetables, and some of them had the rice and different products. So I passed through, I went to the training center and I had some work there. When I got back, these farmers were still there standing. I got down and I thought, well, they're selling their products. So what? I asked them, was chatting to them. So they said, no, we're waiting for a market linkage. We're waiting for transport. We're not getting good price. That's when it struck me that, maybe I can help them. So with a lot of research, that's where we started Countryspices in the year 2015, starting with research. And then we registered Countryspices as a trademark. And 2016, we started going very aggressively in the market.
With the onslaught of COVID, how has Countryspices adapt to the so-called, new normal?
See, Countryspices is digitally enabled from day one. Being an IT company ourselves, we've been able to immediately start with our own website, www.countryspices.com. That was our first initiative. Then we got into Amazon.in. Then came in, the CSC Grameen e-store. I'm the only one from Northeast from Meghalaya who's working with CSC Grameen East Store. And this was through a lot of process of interviews, and they researched on our products and everything. So it wasn't just a tie-up, it was a whole panel of people sitting there and studying about country spices. So, and then we have Northeast Store, which is again very good online store. We just started, I think, about a few months back. Yeah. So, and that is also based locally in Shillong, Northeast Store. And so we've ensured that, we have to make a supply chain very strong online. It has to be delivered everywhere. And we've also tied up with a lot of the local stores in Shillong, Meghalaya, as well as out. So local stores. And CS Countryspices team, along with the government of Meghalaya, like I-Teams 1917, has helped us boost the supply side to ensure delivery across India.
Now, when we talk entrepreneurs, what are some of the characteristics and qualities one should embody to not only thrive, but, at the same time, sustain a healthy business?
This is my favorite. I think treat your team very well. You have a good team, it's nothing like it. Your company will do well. You be hands-on together with them, support them, understand them, respect them. They are the ones who are going to take your company forward. So a little thing is, I'm undergoing cancer treatment, and I'm undergoing chemo and other treatments. And, it could have taken a backseat, Countryspices, right? Today, I could have not even been there. But my team has ensured that at every step, they have been there. People, my team like Vijay and Margaret and the main pillars, they were like, you take a back seat, let us handle it. Ma'am, you take a back seat. But obviously being an entrepreneur, your passion, your persistence will not let you rest. So I've been working throughout. And number two, I believe you may have an excellent product, but if you don't have a customer, what are you going to do? How are you going to sell? To who? So talk to your customers. Remember the little things which you can do. It may not be very difficult, but wishing on a festive season, asking for feedbacks. So I'm happy that we have repeat customers for the last 5-6 years, and some who've absolutely changed their kitchen products into Countryspices products. And no innovation, you're stuck. So innovation is very important. And yes, we keep doing the different innovations, what meets the market demands, what meet the customer's demand, and with our innovation. And also another thing is I'm working with farmers, right? So I have to ensure that they get a fair price. I have to get the market linkage for them. So I'm very, very in touch with the farmers. I even educate them. We educate them as a team where they've had issues, where I need a big production on perilla seed, for example. We do hand them some finance, grow it, and then we buy back. So commitment to farmers is very important. And that's where the farmers' confidence, they will always come back to you. So entrepreneurs need the quality of commitment and trust and taking your team along.
And what set Countryspices apart from other competitors already in the market?
High quality products, innovation, a strong supply chain. We've been able to cater just not in India, but also globally, as well as just not online, but we've gone offline, like tying up, because I believe that, give a very competitive pricing where even the locals can have good products. So our products present is in 15 stores locally in Shillong. Whether it's Regatta or Meat Treat or Sellers or, the different stores. We've gone to every locality where we've ensured we have kept our products. We've also tied up with Runo Fresh, which has come new in Shillong to deliver our products in Guwahati and the other parts of Assam. So that is true. And then we've also got a store at Umroi Airport today. It's just, just opened about 2 months back. So that's again a lot of visibility. We had it in Emporium Delhi, Megla Emporium Delhi, but today it doesn't exist. So yeah, we moved out from there. But our presence has been there in UK, in US, and in Germany.
So apart from the natural spices, what other products does Country Spice make?
So we've come up with a lot of innovation. Now, as I mentioned, that COVID time, we've come up with immunity boosters, turmeric latte, Cara blend. Then we've come up with spices chocolate for the sweet tooth lovers, with dark chocolate made out of turmeric chocolate made out of Lakadong turmeric, which has high curcumin content, ginger chocolates, and the red chili chocolates, and spices cookies. Again, spices cookie, if I talk of turmeric cookies, made out of pure spices, again, of Lakadong turmeric, and we're talking of ginger. And I use all the spices from Meghalaya, grown there, no other spices. So we've come up with a lot of the black sticky rice. We were the first ones in trade fair, I think about 4 or 5 years back, where we came up, and showed the clients there at trade fair, the most crowded place. We showed them how to do the black sticky rice kheer as a dessert, to show it for the people. And they may want to put healthy sweets, but they can't eat a rasgulla or anything. So that's how we've come up with the black sticky rice chocolate. So all these, so we keep innovating, and obviously there's a trial and error and innovations, and we keep seeing what is the market demands.
So how important is a government intervention to promote women entrepreneurs in the region?
I should say we are very lucky. Entrepreneurs from Meghalaya are very lucky. I mean, we have a very supportive government of the entrepreneurs, and they've given us a visibility in trade fairs, in Sial even, in Northeast events, in local events. We are given visibility, an excellent platform. And as I mentioned, they've introduced 1917 I teams, which has helped, all of us entrepreneurs during the tough time of COVID to transport the products from the farmers to our location, from far-flung villages. Like I had rice to be brought because there was orders. I had turmeric. There were no cabs. There were no private cars allowed. I teams came in and helped us. So we had NSIC. Again, they also does give us visibility to participate in events. Then FSSAI, then testing and training. So they've introduced testing and training to ensure that the quality of our products are good, to ensure what is our curcumin content in our Lakadong turmeric. Before, I used to send it to the Spice Board Kerala, but now I can do it in the state itself. So, and all the state government departments, whether MIE, MBDA, horticulture, agriculture, food processing. And I'm not talking only for the agriculture because I'm dealing, but I'm talking of industries also, whether it's handicraft, the state government has been superb. And in Northeast, especially, I'm talking of Meghalaya, the people have been very enterprising, especially today. The youths are very enterprising. So, the more we develop the entrepreneurs in the state, the more we support them, the more we showcase our own entrepreneurs, bring up companies started by the local entrepreneurs, we will attract investments, we will attract a lot of development in the state.
Now, women entrepreneurs have, branched out to several new areas like engineering, jewelry, handcraft, etc. Now, based on your experience, what are some of the factors that could hinder their growth and development?
For me, personally, if I'm speaking about myself, it's been excellent. My family has been number one support. Team, yes, from professionally, but personally, I think you have to have a good family support, if a partner support, a family support, and if you're married and if your husband is, very supportive of your business, they don't have the ego hassles, you're there, he supports you. And number two is education, trainings, so if, you encourage women to study, to take up jobs, be entrepreneurs, give them skill trainings more, handhold them. So that will help. And then also what I see is, we as women have so much to manage. We have, your household, your work, your kids, everything. So if this can be supported by the complete family member, then you're there, just there, you're taken care. And we have to be given, I think women in Northeast, in Meghalaya are pretty enterprising and pretty tough ladies. They are doing very well. Yeah, so I think we women in the state are pretty enterprising. We're pretty confident, and we come out strongly. But even in the rural, if you see today, we just need to handhold them and educating the little ones and the women in rural areas.
And what inspires you, and how does it manifest in the work that you do?
Everyday inspiration. I think, the passion in me of being an entrepreneur and getting up. And the first thing is I do call my team and we do a roundup, what is there today, what are the plans, what are the targets, and the hard work put in by my team. It's excellent. And every day I get a positive feedback from my clients, every day. So I do share it on Instagram, on Facebook. And I do get every day a positive feedback from clients. So that has been very motivating. And market access to farmers. I do talk to farmers regularly, keep finding out what is it. Farmers today also have become very smart, So yes, we do negotiate at times when it's overpriced with the farmers. So kind of educating the farmers. Some of the farmers, they rather hold their goods and they want a very high price. Now, if there's spoilage on that goods, especially fruits, you're just going to throw that fruit, but neither you're going to get that money with you. So this is a kind of education also we do for the farmers, because started Countryspices with supporting the farmers, and very, very proud of these spices that come out from a state. Lakadong turmeric with its high curcumin is used worldwide. We are the only ones. It's been tested, we tested one of a batch, and I remember about 3-4 years back, Spice Boat Kerala called me and said, Happy New Year gift. And I said, what is it? Wondering. He said, your curcumin content is 10.3. I was like, wow. He was like, you are the only state that has this kind of curcumin content. And perilla seeds, for example, so just perilla seeds, what happened is we never knew the importance of perilla seed in Shillong. We call it nailiate. But after a lot of studies, it has high omega-3 and omega-6. It's excellent for memories, especially with the kind of Alzheimer cases going on around and knee problems. So we have that, and it's grown only in Meghalaya and Japan. So in the Sial, even in Delhi, where we participated, I had from Japan coming to check our perilla seed, and he did take a sample to Japan and test, and he came back with the answer that you have such a good quality with very high oil content of our perilla seeds. So hearing like this, motivates you to get more into more products, into more, and we are a state blessed with such rich products and spices and everything. So I think that's where the passion is.
Well, also, Artilin won the All India Women Entrepreneur Award in 2021 for Countryspices. And today, she has not only won my heart, but yours too. Well, a big shout out to all my extraordinary guests on the show this week. I hope that because of you, startups and entrepreneurs everywhere will graduate to an all-new level of understanding. This is Showtime. I'm Aaron Lingdo. Until next week, take care.